This is a presentation of the Moldy Cheese family of networks.
Hey guys, we're going to jump into a little FIFA 19 manager mode here. It is Oldham Athletic, the career of Sir Isaac Shitterton. And we're going to continue on. We have played 8 matches so far in EFL 2. 3 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. Puts us in 16th place as we head into this episode. We're going to start off by simulating a few games here against Colchester and Swindon Town. First off, Oldham versus Colchester. Colchester United. And we get this underway. No score as of yet. We are into the 20th minute. No events whatsoever. And now we've got a yellow card on Dickinson of Colchester. Sam Surridge notches a goal for us. Jackson tallies for Colchester to tie it up at 1 as we head into the later stages of the match. 90th minute is upon us, and this game is going to end in a 1-1 draw with Colchester. So we earn a point, and now we will face Swindon. And we will sim this one as well. Once we get into the league a little ways, we'll stop simming games and just play them out. Taylor scores a goal for us in the early going. And Taylor with another one. Aspropotamidis went out with an injury. It is 2-0 for Oldham Athletic. Here as we go into the 70th minute, Branger Ngone scores. It is 3-0. It looks like we're going to cruise to a victory against Swindon here. 90th minute upon us again, and we get the win. Jonathan Aspropotamidis has suffered a pulled quad. He's going to miss a couple of weeks. If you remember, Aspropotamidis was the player that we just signed from Central Coast Mariners in Australia. And so we lose him for a couple of weeks. Hopefully that's not a sign to come. As to his reliability and his durability, we're going to put Edmondson in his place at the center back position. So Aspropotamidis is going to have to head to the reserves. We will put Graham in as a substitute. So Clark and Edmondson are our 2 center backs, with Taylor and Dummigan the left and right back respectively. Quick look at the table again. We have jumped up to 13th place. 4 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses as we get ready to face Mansfield Town. And Mansfield Town is in 21st place right now with only 1 win, 6 draws, and 3 losses so far on the season. So we will face Mansfield Town on the road in Mansfield, wherever that is. It's in England, I assure you. I assure you of that. So there's a quick look at our starting 11. Edmondson will start in the center back position for Aspropotamidis. We got O'Grady and Sam Surridge up at the top. And Jay Sheridan, one of our reserve players, has requested some playing time. We'll try to accommodate that the best that we can. And we'll see if we can get him into the match at some point. He will not be in our starting 11 though, as we get ready to face Mansfield Town. 13th minute coming to a close here as Oldham Athletic is set for a corner. It is going to be Givaro Nepomicino ready to take it. He's going to send it into the box, and it is headed out. And this is Dummigan, and his shot goes off the far post. Still 0-0. 26th minute. Here is Oldham Athletic. This is Nepomicino on the left wing. Back to Adam Taylor, leaving it for O'Grady in the middle. Chris O'Grady buries it, and that puts Oldham Athletic up 1-0 in the match. Chris O'Grady with the goal. That is number 2 so far in EFL League 2. League play. Here comes Oldham Athletic again. It's loose in the box. It's cleared out by Mansfield Town. And here is Bishop. Bishop to the middle to MacDonald. MacDonald ahead to Rose. Rose out to the right wing to Hamilton. Bishop now. to Atkinson. Over to Hamilton again. Hamilton's going to get it in the box. It is off of a defender right to the feet of a Mansfield player. That is Davies. And that is an equalizer in this match. It is Craig Davies, his 4th goal already in 11 matches of EFL 2 play. Later in the match, 84th minute, off of a corner. We're still all tied up at 1. Here is Christopher Misalou over to Ousmane Fain. Fain to Surridge. Surridge ahead to O'Grady. O'Grady across the box. And it is Jay Sheridan, the player who requested some playing time. And he is going to reward us for getting him into the match. Jay Sheridan with the assist to Chris O'Grady. Jay Sheridan puts one on the board for Oldham Athletic. And it puts Oldham Athletic on top 2-1. First goal of the year for Jay Sheridan in his first minutes on the pitch. Oldham Athletic gets the win 2-1 in this match. 23 shots, 11 on target for Mansfield. 17 shots, 10 on target for us. 56% possession time for us. We had 5 corners to 3. And eventually the corner paid off where Sheridan got the game winner. All right, we move into October. And we're going to start off the month against Carlisle United. We are in 8th place with 5 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses. Carlisle United is in 11th with 3 wins, 6 draws, and a couple of losses. Quick look at the EFL League 2 table. It's Carlisle United. We're just going to sim this one again. As I said, later in the season, we will stop simming games and play it out and see if we can earn our way into a promotion. We're into the 30th minute. No score on the board, no events yet. And then Gerard and Kennedy, one after another, puts 2 on the board. O'Grady answers for us. It's 2-1 Carlisle heading into the late stages of the match. 85th minute now, still 2-1. 90th minute, and that 2-1 score is going to hold. So Carlisle United gets the victory over us, 2-1 in this sim. And we've had another player hurt in that simulation. It's Johan Branger Angone, and he's going to be out for a week or so. So we're going to go ahead and replace him. He is a right midfielder, and we're going to get him to the reserves and replace him with Gardner. Or with we'll replace him with Maush and then put Gardner into the substitutes for him. Let's look at EFL League 2's top scorers. Newport County's Matt. I think that's his last name, I guess. Matt has 8 goals. We don't have anybody in the top 20. And nobody in the top 25 even. So we'll have to remedy that, hopefully. Try to get some consistency. Find out who our scorers are on this team. As we get set to face Notts County, we are tied with Grimsby Town as the worst defensive team in EFL League 2, and that is not good. So we are early in this match now. Here comes Notts County. Notts County plays it over the top. This is Thomas, and Thomas buries it. Very nice delivery on the pass. And Notts County goes up 1-0. Nathan Thomas, his 2nd goal in EFL League 2, and it comes early in the game in the 3rd minute is all. So Notts County strikes first. Now they are up 2-0 in the 48th minute. Over on the right wing is Alessandra. Back to Hewitt. Hewitt across to Kellett. Out to Thomas, and Thomas is going to score. Sneaks in behind the defense. It is 3-0 Notts County. And our Worst defense in the league is really showing up here. Nathan Thomas, third goal of EFL League 2, second of the game. Notts County goes on to win 5-1. 23 shots, 13 on target, 12 shots, 5 on target for us. And we lose despite 53% possession. 4 corners to 3 in favor of Notts County. And we move on to match number 14 now. This is the new graphic we're going to have to start matches. We're going to face Port Vale FC. 29th minute. Port Vale playing it out to midfield to the circle. It is taken over by Oldham Athletic. Fane over to Nepomicino. Nepomicino into Fane. Back to Fane. And it is headed towards the goal line and cleared by Port Vale. Still no score. 43rd minute. Closing moments of the first half. To the middle of the pitch to Jose Baxter. Baxter right side to Mohamed Maush to Chris O'Grady. O'Grady back to Jose Baxter. Baxter lines it up from distance and he scores. Jose Baxter from just outside the box. And it is 1-0. Oldham Athletic is on the board. And this will be the last match of this episode. Let's see if we can get out of here with a victory and 3 more points. 1-0. We're in the 66th minute now. Oldham Athletic leading. Port Vale with it. To the middle of the pitch is Pope. Back to Whitfield. Whitfield to Pope. Pope back to Worrell. Back to Pope. Pope is in the box and he scores. So Pope executing in tight space in the box. Defenders all over him. Bracketed actually, and he finds a way to score for Port Vale. Here comes Oldham Athletic now. It's 1-1. 69th minute of the match. We are at home here. Here's Ousmane Fane. Ousmane Fane into the box. He's going to send it across to Chris O'Grady. And O'Grady settles it at his feet. And strikes it clean. Back of the net. Oldham Athletic gets the victory to close out this episode. A 2-1 win over Port Vale FC. And that is where this episode will end. We will get a look at the table in the starting of the next episode. That was episode number 5 of our career of Sir Isaac Shitterton here on the Moldy Cheese Soccer Network.